Hello and welcome to 2021 Beach Collegiate Baseball League playoffs as the Little River Lagoon are taking on the Murrells Inlet Longboards. Currently a 2-2 count on the leadoff hitter. The 2-2 pitch is up and away, and it's a 3-2 count. We got started here at just a little after 8 o'clock, around 8:04 the start time. And a beautiful day today after getting rained out here at Myrtle Beach yesterday. It's Dylan Vega up to the plate. The payoff pitch slapped foul down the right field line, and it remains a full count. The payoff pitch once more to Vega. Is swung on and hit out into right center field. That'll drop in and get all the way to the wall. Rounding first and heading for second and sliding in there safely is Vega for a leadoff double. 6 games here at Myrtle Beach today. The pitch. Ball low, 2-0 count, and on that pitch, Vega takes third on defensive indifference. The 1-1 swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Ball low. 2-2 count. The 2-2. Swung on and they will not say he went around. He checked his swing, and it looked like he went around, but they will say he did not, so now the count's full. The payoff pitch. Swung on and lined over the head of McDonald at first base into right field for a single. That'll drive in Vega, and the Lagoon get on the board first. It's a 1-0 ball game. RBI single for Restrepo. That'll bring up Jamie Villafane. Jamie Villafane from Florida State College. The first pitch to Villafane. Misses high, and it's a 1-0 count. In his college season, in his freshman year, batted .333 with 13 runs and 9 RBI. Runner on first base, nobody out. The 1-0. Ball, oh no, a late called strike on the high outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Strike called on low outside corner. And it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ball high. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Restrepo close. A beautiful day here in Myrtle Beach after a washout yesterday. The pitch is swung on and fouled back, and now it'll remain a full count. "78 degrees out there and partially cloudy. The payoff pitch swung on and fouled back again, and we'll do it all over again at 3-2. If nothing else, Villafane is making the Longboards pitcher work. The pitch fouled off yet again, and we'll do it all over again. The payoff pitch once more. Pickoff throw over to first base, almost getting Restrepo over at first base, but he just dives in under the tag. The payoff pitch swung on and hit down the left field line, but foul. And we'll do it all over again. The payoff pitch once more. Actually, it was a 2-2 count. That pitch misses low and away. Full count now. And a great job by Villafane using the count well. The payoff pitch. Ball low and away. And what a great plate appearance by Jamie Villafane. Making the Longboards pitcher throw a lot of pitches. And he eventually works the walk. So runners on first and second base now with nobody out. That'll bring up Tim Burns, the first baseman. Burns from Maine Presque Island. Maine Presque Isle in Maine. In his freshman year, batted .233 with 4 runs and 5 RBI. The first pitch to Burns. Ball low and inside, 1-0 count. Runners on first and second base, nobody out. The 1-0 is swung on and lofted out into right center field. And that will drop in there for a base hit. And now the bases are loaded. Oh, excuse me. Got him out. Couldn't see that ball with the sun. So there's runner on first base now with, runners on first and second base with 1 away now. That'll bring up Brian Martinez, the third baseman. The pitch. Squared around to bump, but pulled it back and took a ball up and away. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Strike on a low outside corner, and 21. And on that pitch, both runners away. Great opportunity for the Lagoons to extend their lead, already up 1-0 here in the top half of the first inning. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Actually, it's fouled back. And it is now a 1-2 count. Ryan Martinez from Salem College in his freshman year batted .222 with 7 runs and 6 RBI. The 2-2. Swung on, foul back again. We'll do it again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Aaron Rosas. The first pitch to Rosas. First pitch is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. Runners on second and third, 2 away. Already 1-0 Lagoon here in the top half of the first inning. The 1-0. Curveball strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The pitch. Swung on and grounded over to the second baseman. Larson fielded, throws on to first base in time for the final out of the inning, but not before the Lagoon put the first run on the board for the game. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head to the bottom of the first inning. First chance for the Longboards here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. First chance on offense for the Longboards. We'll get you the starting lineup for the Longboards in just a second. Leading it off and playing second base will be Brody Larson. And already a discussion. I think they're trying to maybe work on the mound or something, or just talking about, not sure what the, I think they were actually just giving the catcher some extra time to get behind the plate. So we are set to go. The first pitch to Brody Larson. Ball low and away into 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is popped high over towards the Longboards dugout. Reaching over and not quite able to make the catch is the first baseman, Burns. He gave it a good look and tried to reach over the railing to make the catch, but just could not quite do so. The 0-1. Curveball, strike at the knees. 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Curveball just misses a little low and in. And it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's one away. That'll bring up Grant McDonald. The first baseman from Truett McConnell University. Batted .348 in his junior year with 12 runs and 7 RBI. The first pitch. Ball low and away. 1-0 count now. The 1-0. Misses low and away as well, and it's a 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Curveball misses low again, and it's a 3-0 count. Trying to hit the lower part of the plate, but just missing a little too low. The 3-0. Fastball hits the low outside corner, and it's a 3-1 count. Just to get me over a fastball. The 3-1. Swung on and fouled back over towards the dugout again. Reaching out and making the... Oh, and yes, and making the catch right at the wall is Burns at first. That ball just a little bit beyond the Longboard. And Burns was able to stay with it and make the catch for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Ian Coleman. Coleman from Weber International. In his freshman year, batted .176 with 6 runs and 4 RBI. The first pitch to Coleman. Curveball, strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1. Swung on and lofted out into right center field. And making the catch is the center fielder for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After one full, still 1-0 Lagoons here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Traditional bottom of the order at 7, 8, 9 due up for the Lagoon in the top half of the second inning. The first pitch is a ball up and in, and it's a 1-0 count. It's Jacob Barkakowski up to the plate. That pitch misses inside. 2-0 count now as the sun gets covered by some clouds just a little bit. That ball swung on and missed for strike one, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Ball. Oh, actually, and that was pitch. That's a called strike on the low inside corner, and there's one away. That'll bring up Chad Hilsman. Hilsman from Point College in his sophomore year, batted .312 with 2 runs and 9 RBI. The first pitch swung on and missed for strike one, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Ball up and away. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back, and it's a 1-2 count now. We are here at Myrtle Beach High School, Seahawk Field. 330 down the left field line, 315 down the right field line, and 370 to straightaway center field. A great job by the grounds crew this morning after all the rain that we got yesterday, making this field playable for today. That ball is grounded up the middle into center field for a 1-out single. And now there's a runner on first base with 1 away. That'll bring up Dylan Nifong. Nifong from Dakota College The first pitch is a ball inside. 1-0 count now. The 1-0. Misses well up and away. Gets away from the catcher. And that wild pitch will allow Hillsman to move up to second. So runner on second base now with one away. Lagoon trying to extend their 1-0 lead. The pitch misses up and in. 2-0 count. The 1-0, or the 2-0, excuse me, is a called strike on the low inside corner, and it's a 2-1 count now. The 2-1. That'll bring up Quentin Collins. Collins, also from Salem College, batted .387 this season with 8 runs and 7 RBI. The first pitch to Collins. Swung on and lofted high in the center of the diamond. And that will be caught for the second out of the inning. So runners at first and second still with 2 away now. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Dylan Vega, who is 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He has the only run of the day for either team. The first pitch to Vega. Curveball, strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and grounded over to the shortstop. He'll take it himself, throw on to first base in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 1.5, it is still 1-0 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Logo on the front and their yellow caps. Gray pants for Little River. The first pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 0-1 to Dylan Mezzocano. The 1-0 pitch, or the 0-1 pitch is the ball outside. It's a 1-1 count now. The pitch is a called strike at the knees, and it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 is a, or excuse me, the 2-1 is a called strike at the knees, and it's 2-2. Excuse me, Reed Mezzacano is at the plate. He swings and hits one out into left center field. That'll get down and get all the way to the wall. Rounding third and heading for second and getting in there standing is Mezzacano. And that's a leadoff double. And the Longboards trying to get their first run of the game on the board and tie this game back up. Current 1-0 Little River in the lead. That'll bring up Zach Crampton, the third baseman. The first pitch to Crampton. Swung on and missed. A good changeup that got him to swing over the top of it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. And it's an 0-2 count now. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's one away. That'll bring up Ethan Spraker, the extra hitter today. Spraker from Eastern Mennonite College in his freshman year, back to 11 with 14 runs and 7 RBI. The first pitch is a curveball that misses low, and it's a 1-0 count. First base, one away. The 1-0. Ball, oh no, a called strike at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count. This umpire today has a very delayed strikes call, so you're thinking, oh, it's a ball, and then a second and a half later, he'll decide to call the strike. The 1-1. Curveball misses low, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch. Going back and forth between the bag and a long lead is Mezzacano trying to see if he can, I don't know, maybe draw a throw from the pitcher. And the third baseman and the pitcher decided to meet at the mound. Or meet in between the mound and third base. Not sure what exactly that was all about. But now we're set once more. Season went 2-14 with 2 runs and 4 RBI. On deck, in case this inning does continue, is Lane Gay. That pitch is swung on and hit out into left field, rounding set third and heading for home and getting in there safely, standing up is Mezzacano. So that's an RBI single for Sundin, and now we are all tied up at 1. Like I mentioned, that will bring up Lane Gay now from Frederick Community College. Batted .352 this season with 14 runs and 16 RBI. Runner on first base, 2 away. The pitch. Ball out. Oh no, called strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and grounded over to the first baseman. Fielded, stepped on the first base bag himself. And that'll end the inning. But not before the Longboards tie the game up. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on base. After 2 full, it is 1-1 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Two, three, four due up for the Lagoon as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. The first pitch is swung on and lined out into right center field. That could go, and it will. See ya! A solo shot on the first pitch to Restrepo, and he launches that into right center field and out of here for a leadoff home run. And just like that, the Lagoon are back out in front. It's a 2-1 ball game. So 1 pitch, 1 hit, 1 home run for Restrepo. And now that'll bring up Jamie Villafane. He does not have an official at-bat today. Worked a walk in his first play appearance. The first pitch. Curveball, strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball just a little low and away. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's now a 1-2 count. Brant Sundin, the starter today for the Longboards. The 1-2 misses high, and that was actually the payoff pitch, and there's a walk for Villafane. So runner on first base now with nobody out. That'll bring up Tim Burns. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to center field. Sundin from Georgia Southwestern College this season had a 22.5 ERA, 4 whip, gave up 1 walk and had 1 strikeout. Throws an 84 to 88 mile an hour fastball, 63 to 64 mile an hour curveball, as the first pitch is a ball outside, and it's a 1-0 count to Burns. Throws a 77 to 78 mile an hour changeup, and does sometimes throw a 73 mile an hour knuckleball. Haven't seen that yet thus far this season. The pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Villafane close. The pitch misses outside. Snap throw over to first base, and just barely getting in there safely is Villafane back to first base after he took a very long lead on that pitch. Kind of surprising to see Villafane take such a long lead against the lefty on the mound. Again, taking a decent lead. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Oh no, excuse me. Swung on and missed for a strike 2, and it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Pickoff throw again, and this time, just barely getting underneath the tag is Villafane. I thought McDonald had him, but he's able to get in safely. The payoff, the 2-2. Swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it all over again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Pickoff throw over to first base. Once again, keeping Villafane close. The payoff pitch. Excuse me, the 2-2 pitch misses. Oh no, there. A very delayed strike 3 call. And there is one away. That'll bring up Brian Martinez. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking in the first inning. The first pitch to Martinez is a ball up and away. Snap throw over to first base. But Villafane is able to get back in safely. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Pickup throw over to first base. The 1-0. Misses high. It's a 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Misses up and away. 3-0 count now. The 3-0 pitch is a ball up and in. And Martinez works a 4-pitch walk. So now there's runners at first and second base with 1 away. That'll bring up Aaron Rosas. He ended the first inning with a ground ball to the first baseman. This is day number 2 as Gay goes out, as well as the pitching coach for the Longboards, to just try to settle Sundin down. And they're actually going to take him out of the game. So we will be getting a new pitcher in for the Longboards. We'll try to figure out who it is, but without numbers, probably will not be possible, especially with him being a righty. But we'll be right back with more Beach Collegiate Baseball League action right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Coming up to the plate is the second baseman, Aaron Rosas. He's 0 for 1 today with a grounder to the second baseman. The first pitch is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. Runners on first and second base with one away. The pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1-1 count now. The pitch swung on and fouled off. And it's a 1-2 count now. Day 2 of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League playoffs here. A long day of action for you guys. The game 1 of 5 here at Myrtle Beach High School. double elimination tournament. So whichever team loses this game, they are not necessarily out of it. With both of these teams winning yesterday. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and lofted out into shallow left field. Coming in and not able to hang on to it is the left fielder. And that will allow the runner from second to come all the way around to score. So mark that as a single and an E7. Allowing Villafane to score. So runners at first and second now, with still one away, and it is now a 3-1 ball game. That'll bring up Jacob Barakowski. The first pitch to him is a ball low. Oh no, called strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. Barakowski already struck out once today. That pitch is a ball up and away, and it's 1-1 count. Already struck out once today to lead off the second inning. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Ball low and inside. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Chad Hillsman. He's 1 for 1 today. Hit a single in the second inning. Would love to get another one right here. Runners on first and second base with 2 away. The Lagoon already retaking the lead in this inning with 2 runs, including a big fly on the first pitch of this inning by Restrepo. The first pitch will now come as a pickoff throw, and they get him at second base. They catch Martinez leaning, and he gets picked off at second base. So that'll end the inning, but not before the Lagoon put 2 more on the board. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. After 2.5, it is 3-1 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 9-10-1 due up for the Longboards in the bottom half of the third inning. It'll be Hayden Ikaluki stepping up into the box. The first pitch, Ikaluki. Ball outside, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0 count now. Scott Borgman on the mound for the Lagoon this morning from Wilmington University. That pitch is a ball outside as well. 3-0 count now. Borgman going into his freshman year at Wilmington University. Throws an 81 to 83 mile an hour fastball, as that ball is a called strike right down the heart of the plate, just to get me over fastball, and it's a 3-1 count. 81 to 83 mile an hour fastball and 68 to 70 mile an hour curveball. That ball is grounded over to the shortstop. Coming in just a bit is Villafane. Throw on to first base. They will say it pulled the first baseman Burns off the bag. And that will be an infield single for Ikaluki. He was gunning it down the line. I don't know if the throw would have been him anyway. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and give him the infield single. That'll bring up Jake Poist, the center fielder. The first pitch to Poist will be on its way in a second. Runner on first base with nobody out. The pitch. Swung on and lofted out down the left field line, but it will get foul. And it'll be an 0-1 count. Poist from Berry College this past season in his freshman year batted .342 with 29 runs and 27 RBI. The pitch. Ball low. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Swung on and hit over the head of the second baseman Rosas over at second into right field. That will be a single for Poist. And just like that, the Longboards are on the board, ready to try to get back after giving up 2 runs and losing the tie again. Down by 2, trying to regain at least the tie, if not the lead. With a runner in scoring position and no one out. That brings us back to the top of the order and Brody Larson. Larson 0 for 1 today. The first pitch to Larson. Curveball, strike at the knees. And it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch to Larson. Misses up and in. And it's a 1-1 count. Runners on first and second base, no one out. The 1-1. Curveball just misses low. And it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Swung on and grounded up to the middle to the shortstop. On to second for 1. On to first will not get the speedy Larson at first base. So that'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice. And now there are runners at the corners with one away. That ball was hit right to Villafane, but just Larson, which isn't surprising with him being a leadoff man, he just using his wheels to sprint down the first base line and beat out the throw. The pitch is a strike at the knees, and it's a 0-1 count to Grant McDonald, who's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to the first baseman. Good opportunity for the Longboards to at least get one run back in the bottom half of the third. The pitch is swung on and fouled off. And it's an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off again. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball lofted out into shallow right field. Coming in and making the catch is Collins, and that will not be deep enough to move to move Ikaluki home. And so now there are 2 away with runners still on the corners. And this would be a great job by Borgman getting out of this jam if he can get Kalman out in this at-bat. Kalman's 0 for 1 today, flew out to center to end the first inning. That fly ball did advance Larson up to second base, so now there are runners at second and third with one away as that ball's fouled off, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch is a ball low and inside. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Strike at the letters. And it's a 1-2 count now. And like I mentioned, this would be a great job by Borgman getting out of the jam. The 1-2. Swung on and lined down the left field line over to the third baseman. He'll field it, throw on to first base in time. A great strong throw by Martinez. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors, and 2 left on base. After 3 full, it is still 3-1 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 9-10-1 due up for the, or excuse me, bottom of the order, 8-9-10 due up for the Lagoon here in the top half of the fourth inning. Chad Hillsman steps into the box. He's 1 for 1 today. The first pitch is swung on and fouled off, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's an 0-2 count now. Hillsman played with the Lagoon last season. That ball is popped high. We'll see if it stays in play. Gay gave it a long look, went all the way up to the netting, but it will fall out of play. And it'll remain a 1-2 count. Chad Hillsman, last year with the Lagoon, batted .312 with 2 runs and 9 RBI. The pitch. Swung on and popped high into the center of the diamond. Coming over and actually not really having to move much at all is Ikaluki over at shortstop. And there's one away. That'll bring up Dylan Nifong. Nifong from Dakota College was a 3-sport athlete in high school. The first pitch to Nifong is a ball outside. It's a 1-0 count. Ran track and was an outside linebacker and cornerback on the football team at Windsor High School. That pitch is swung on and fouled off. And it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Ball misses outside. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Swung on and grounded over to the second baseman. On the second for 1. On the first. Just in time. I think it was a little bit of a generous call by the umpire. But that's a 4-6-3 double play. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Quentin Collins. He is 0 for 1 today with a fly out to center field. The first pitch to Collins. Curveball swung on and missed on the low outside corner. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled off over towards the Longboards dugout. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball is a strike called. Thought that was strike 3, but I guess not. And now it is a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Swung on and lofted out into right field. Getting to it and making the catch is the right fielder Coleman. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score still 3-1 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Longboards. It will be Reed Mezzacano stepping into the box. He's 1 for 1 today with a double and a run scored. The first pitch to Mezzacano is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lined down the left field line, but it will get foul. And it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Curveball that's lined out into straightaway left field. Going back, and it will bounce off the bottom of the wall. Heading to second and getting in there standing with a leadoff double. It is Reed Mezzacano. That's his second double of the day already. And now with no one on with no one out, there's a runner on second base. That'll bring up Zach Crampton. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout swinging in the second inning. Good opportunity for the Longboards after the leadoff double to try to cut the deficit. Down by 2. 3-1 ball game right now. The pitch. Ball. No, called strike at the letters. Hey, it's a 1-0 count. Or excuse me, 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lofted down the right field line, but foul. And it's a 1-1 count. Runner on second base, no one out. Longboards trying to cut the deficit. That pitch gets away from the catcher, Hillman, at the plate. And that will allow Mezzacano to move up to third on the pass ball. So now the run that will cut the deficit down to 1 just 90 feet away. Zach Crampton from Haverford College. His father played baseball for Alabama. His mom played volleyball for USC Upstate. As that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. 2 strikeouts already for Zach Crampton today. That'll bring up Ethan Spraker. He's 0 for 1 today. He also struck out. The first pitch to Spraker is a ball low and away. It's a 1-0 count now. The 1-0, excuse me, is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled off, and it's a 1-2 count now. Runner on third base, 1 away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and after giving up the double, a great job by Borgman to get 2 straight strikeouts, and now, as long as he can get Gay out, he can get out of this inning without a runner scoring. Excuse me, That'll bring up Brent Sundin. He's 1 for 1 today with a single, an RBI single. That ball gets away from the catcher, however, and a wild pitch allows Mezzacano to score. And just like that, it's now 3-2. 1-0 count now to Sundin, with the Longboards only down by 1. The pitch. Strike on the low outside corner. And it's 1-1. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's a 1-2 count now. Brent Sundin was originally with Florida Gulf Coast University, or Florida Gulf Coast College, excuse me. And that pitch is fouled back. It's still a 1-2 count. So he was originally at a Division I program. The 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll end the inning. So, but not before a run scored. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. As we head to the top of the 5th inning, it is now 3-2 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Top of the order due up for the Lagoon as they tried to extend their lead. Gave up 1 run in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Now the lead is cut to 1. 3-2 ball game. The first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 0-1 to Dylan Vega, who is 1 for 2 today with a double and a run scored. The 1-0 pitch is 0-1 pitch is a ball outside. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Curveball swung on and fouled back. And it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. That ball is grounded up the middle, right back to the pitcher. And he will throw on to first base in time for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Alex Restrepo. He's 2 for 2 today with a single, a home run, a run scored, and 2 RBI. He's had a great day at the plate thus far today. He would love to put a jolt into another one. The pitch misses up and away. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Ball low and inside. 2-0 count now. And you have to wonder if the pitcher for the Longboards is going to throw to him very cautiously. And basically say, if I walk you, I'm okay with that. That pitch is a called strike at the knees. And it's a 2-1 count now. Even that pitch that was a called strike, that was right on the black. So throwing very purposefully as that curveball misses low. It's a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A good slider that got Restrepo to swing out in front. And it's now a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle over to the shortstop. Ikaluki throws on to first base in time for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Jamie Villafane. Been official at bat yet today. Worked 2 walks. And eventually came forward back in the third inning. The first pitch to Villafane. A bunt attempt, but he misses it. And it's an 0-1 count. New pitcher for the Longboards coming in for Sundin has done a very good job thus far. Only has given up 1 hit. That pitch is a ball low and away. 1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's a 1-2 count. Ball low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Ball low and away, and the count's run full. The ball low and away. And Villafane works a walk, and don't go away quite yet, as the Lagoon are still threatening. Runner on first base with 2 away. They keep the inning alive. That'll bring up Tim Burns. He's 0 for 2 today. Blew out and struck out in the first and third. Burns steps out of the box and will reset. Burns last year with the Lagoon. This is his second season with Little River, as that pitch is swung on and grounded up the middle. Stepping on second himself is Ikaluki, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning with the score 3-2 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Bottom of the order, 8, 9, 10 due up for the Longboards as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It will be Lane Gay, who was at the plate to end the last inning. Or excuse me, I take that back. That was earlier on that there was a batter at the plate when the pickoff happened. Lane Gay is 0 for 1 today with a grounder to the first baseman. The first pitch to Gay is swung on and a slow roller right in front of the mound. And a high throw by the pitcher Borgman goes all the way out to the wall in foul territory. And that will allow Gay to get up to second. So mark that as an E1. And now there's a runner on second base with nobody out. And now mound visit now. And we'll see if that may be the last for Borgman. And it will be. Or no, I take that back. That's the pitching coach walking back to the dugout. So that'll bring out Baikaluki. He's 1 for 1 today. Hit a single to lead off the 3rd inning. And got all the way to 3rd, but was stranded there. That was one of the better opportunities. The Longboards were not able to capitalize on it. If they were able to capitalize in that inning, this game would be all tied up. The pitch. Ball low and away. For 3rd, and a high throw gets out into... No, actually, a great job going up the ladder by Martinez to make sure that ball did not go out into left field. No chance at getting Gay at 3rd. He steals 3rd easily. But that was a very high throw by Hillsman. And Martinez went up the ladder and was able to snag it in the air and avoid that and Gay to score. Curveball strike on a low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. Out the pitch. That ball is hit into right field. Coming in and making the catch is Collins, and tagging up and getting in there safely in front of the throw. The throw was a little forward towards the pitcher's mound, and Hillsman had to try to reach back to tag Gay, but he is able to walk in safely. And now the game is all tied up off of that sack. As there's a new pitcher on the mound for the Lagoon. We'll try to get you his information in just a second. The pitch is swung on and hit out into straightaway right field. Caught for the second out of the inning. So runners still on second base. Now with 2 away. And that'll bring up Grant McDonald, who is 0 for 2 today with a pop out and a fly out. The first pitch to McDonald. Changeup misses outside, and it's a 1-0 count now. The 1-0 pitch. Ball low and away. 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Ball low and away again, and it's now a 3-0 count. And the new lefty pitcher having some command issues early on. The 3-0. Up and away. And that's a 4-pitch walk for McDonald. So runners at first and second now with 2 away. That'll bring up Ian Coleman. He's 0 for 2 today. Was robbed of a hit by a great play by Martinez over at 3rd to end the 3rd inning. on a hard hit ball. The pitch. Ball just a little bit low. The 1-0 pitch. Longboards would love to get another one in this inning. Already 1 run in. And they have another runner in scoring position with 2 away. The pitch. Strike at the knees, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. After throwing 6 straight balls, finally the pitcher is able to get a couple of strikes. And now, just 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. The 2-2. Swung on field. Getting underneath it is Vega for the final out of the inning. But not before the Longboards put another run on the board. 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. After 5 full. Top of the 6th inning here on day 2 of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League playoffs. It will be Ryan Martin today. The first pitch is a curveball that misses low, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Get you some scores from. Get you the score from the other game, and that pitch is hit out into right center field. Coming in and making the catch is the center fielder Poist, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Aaron Rosas. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. They've officially been eliminated. The bottom team in the league in terms of standings. That ball fouls us. The bottom team in the league, and it's funny. He was mentioning it. And it's a 1-1 count. Their manager caught. Oh no, that actually, I take that back. It was caught in foul territory by the first. I didn't think that was going to stay in play, but it did. And there are now 2 away. That'll bring up Jason Barakowski. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. The first pitch is a strike at the letters, and it's an 0-1 count. For the Man Awards was saying for the last couple of days, as that pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2, that the Man Awards, even though they were playing so poorly during the regular season, that they were going to bounce back and they were going to be a last half team. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. I'll finish off the story when I come back. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. That 1-2-3 inning for the to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still. Middle of the order, 4-5-6 due up for the Longboards. It will be Reed Mezzacano leading it off. He has had a great day at the plate. 2 for runs scored. But like I was mentioning, Kyler Kent for the Man Awards was saying for the last couple of weeks, honestly, that, hey, we're going to be a second half team, and which is a ball low and away. And it's a 1-0 count. Now, we may surprise some teams. And now, granted, kid, already, but over at Conway, that is a called strike on the outside black, and it's a 1-1 count. But they do beat the Crawdads with a 4-1 win over at Conway to eliminate the Crawdads from contention. That pitch is a ball low and away. And so the remainder of the remaining games here at Myrtle Beach coming up for the remainder of the day is a ball low and inside. 3-1 count now. At 1 o'clock will be Wave Dolphins. And at 3:30 will be Stars and Generals. And then the final game at that pitch misses low. And it's a walk for Mazzacano. It's a runner on first base with no one out. That'll bring up Zach Crampton, who's trying to avoid the hat trick. Already struck out twice today. And there's a mound visit at the mound now. Rounding things off, the winner of Game 7, which is this one right now, against the winner of Game 8, which is the 3:30 game between the Stars and Generals. And you have to imagine that the team that wins the advantage going into that majority of the day to rest following this game, whereas the Generals have to, or whoever wins the Game 8 at 3:30, they have to turn right back around and play again. They have to play back-to-back doubleheaders. As that pitch is swung on and fouled off, and it's an 0-1 count to Crampton. The 0-1 pitch is a ball low and away, going for second and getting in there safely. That'll get past the shortstop Villafane into center field, but with the slide, get up quickly enough to advance to third. So now runner on second base with nobody out. And we're trying to figure out, we're not sure if this may potentially, if the time limit rule is still in effect, if this could potentially be the last inning as that pitch misses high. It's a 2-0 count. So the Longboards could potentially have the game-winning run on second base right there. But we'll have to wait and see if he scores. The 2-0 misses high, 3-0 count. The 3-0 pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. And we'll do it all over again at 3-1. The 3-0 pitch. Swung on and hit out into shallow right field. Coming in and making the catch is the right fielder, Collins. And that will not be deep enough to advance Mezzacano. Mezzacano was going on the pitch and was about 3/4 of the way to the third base bag before he realized that that was in the air, and he had to scramble back and get back to second base, and he's able to do so. So runner on second base still with one away now. 0 for 2 today, also trying to avoid the hat trick. The first pitch to Spraker. Strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. A little surprising that the Longboards aren't trying to bunt here. With this game in crunch time, the 0-1. Spraker, not sure if it was granted. I believe it was. That pitch missed inside anyway, so Spraker may be kicking himself. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball the way to the wall. Oh no, he caught it. Wow. A great catch by Vega out in right center field, and they throw it over to second base to Villafane, and that will end the inning. So no runs on one hit, no error. Head to the bottom of the sixth inning, top of the seventh inning, with the score still 3-3 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball Network. Of the order due up for the Lagoon half of the seventh inning. It will be Hillsman leading it off. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a stolen base. Also reached on an error by the shortstop in the fourth and fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hits him. And he will take first base off of the hit by a pitch. And now the bases are loaded. And that will bring up the number 10 here, Jake Poist, who is already 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. You have to wonder what they're going to do in this situation, though. Do you let Poist just swing away? Do you try to put down a suicide squeeze? How do you play this at bat? With been swinging the bat today, I would just let Poist away. Because barring a hard hit ground ball to one of the infielders who the entire infield is playing in, that pitch misses outside. And it's a 1 out. Barring a ground ball to one of the infielders that all 4 are playing in on the edge of the dirt. That's up and away. 2-0 count now. And what a way to end this game if the Longboards were to walk in a run. But barring a hard hit ball to one of the infielders, this game is over. Or a shallow fly ball, I guess. The 2-0 misses outside 3-0. And the Longboards are